If you've been in the fitness space for a long enough period of time, you often find posts and testimonies of other guys saying that after they started going to the gym, they started getting attention from other guys, which, unless you're playing for the other team, isn't exactly ideal. And there's a good reason for that, for why that happens. It's because people don't train properly. People train kind of just off intuition, the things they like, which is obviously a good starting point, but that's not exactly ideal in the long term. So I'll show you how to do it properly. I've been on this journey for 5 years, give or take. I started out as a skinny little kid and ended up as an amateur boxer along the way. But through all of it, I've noticed a common trait among gym goers. They lie to themselves and pretend they don't want attention from girls. First things first, I want you to accept the fact that you're doing this to attract the opposite sex, at least in part. This is okay. This is good. With this in mind, we can craft a powerful and aesthetic physique that will serve you rather than work against you. So, first, there's 4 muscles that you have to prioritize. Let's just call these muscles the visual 4. They serve as visual anchors for your physique. First, I want to highlight one that is very, very neglected by basically everybody, except for models and people that are going out of their way to do niche tactics, to use niche tactics to improve their looks. And this is actually something I got from models. Male models, not women. Okay. Your neck. This fortifies your masculine presence. It prevents a bobblehead look. 2 veteran tips with this is to be lean with the proportional neck, and proportional neck measures up to but not exceeding the sides of your jaw. Another veteran's tip is the way to look good while being lean involves a thick neck, because when you get lean, your neck shrinks. This makes you look more athletic rather than malnourished. It makes you look more attractive even when you're lean, because when you're lean, you're essentially depleting your body of nutrients to an extent. You look more malnourished, but with a thick neck, you look lively. You look like you're full of life and energy. Next, we have the lateral delts. These are the sides of your shoulders. These create width, and they also make your waist look smaller by comparison. Then we have the upper chest, fills out shirts. This gives you that plate of armor look and gives you a commanding presence. Back, lats, next up, just carves out that undeniable V-taper shape. It's the finishing touch. So this is your actionable steps. For 90 days, allocate 60 to 70% of your gym effort, sets/reps, to these visual 4. That means dedicated exercises and higher volume for a truly complete physique. Also dedicate additional volume to lower abs, arms, and legs. Don't ignore them, but understand the primary drivers, the anchors which we set. There's one caveat, and this is very important. All the muscle in the world is useless if it's hidden under fat. Leanness, so around 10% body fat, is the finishing touch. Without it, your masterpiece remains unseen. Remember this going forward. You need to bulk initially, but afterwards you have to cut. It's like a cycle of bulks and cuts. You have to have the cut at the end of it for your hard work to have paid off. Then next up, we have mastering the minimalist diet. Your muscles are the masterpiece. Leanness is the canvas. A messy canvas hides everything. You'll never be aesthetic if your muscle is buried under fat. So the pain point here is dietary overwhelm. There's too much information and you just kind of get annoyed by it and you just throw everything into the garbage. What we want is a minimalist diet. Intuitively understand caloric maintenance, surplus deficit. Understand protein's role, and it's not about bad foods, but proper quantity. So the actionable step here is to implement the 2-slice rule. I don't know where I saw this. This is not original, but when gaining, eat slightly more than maintenance. So like 2 slices of bread worth, or I think it was toast on top of the meal. If losing fat, eat a little bit less, so 2 slices less. And then throughout that process, my computer is going crazy right now. I apologize, but we're gonna have to continue anyway. Through it all, prioritize ample protein. So this is 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. And honestly, a 5-minute YouTube video on calories, macros, maintenance will cover everything that you'd ever need to know about this. If you'd like, I can create such a video for you later down the line. Number 3, the Furnace Kickstart pre-shower cardio shortcut. This is something that I kind of just came up with on my own over the years, and the reason I came up with it is because it kind of batches 2 tasks together and makes everything simpler, and I'll explain. Cardio sucks, no time, these are all excuses. Cardio is a potent fat burner. Use it well. Neglecting it is kind of foolish. Of course, there are other means of cardio, and moving your body in the gym, if you're on a caloric deficit, will obviously help, but it just adds a little bit. It adds a little bit more leeway. You can eat a little bit more if you do cardio. You get stronger as well. It's just better for you. It's just an extra tool. You don't have to use it. It does certainly help, and we want to be lean, which is why I always keep referring to cardio. So if you hate cardio, there's something you can do, and it's what I call the pre-shower cardio hack. Since you'll get sweaty in shower anyway, why not get extra sweaty and burn serious fat before? So for 90 days, dedicate 15 to 20 minutes daily right before your shower to cardio. It could be a quick walk, it could be a light jog, it could be a bike ride, whatever gets your heart rate up. No second shower will be needed. Fourth, we have the recovery multiplier. This is just a short section on sleep and supplements. Should you take them? Should you not take them? I'll explain. So you don't grow in the gym, you grow because of it. Underestimating recovery stalls progress. It's not overtraining, it's under-recovering. Sleep is your body's construction crew, rebuilding muscle. Protein is the raw material. That's all you need. So your actionable steps here are to prioritize 7 to 10 hours of quality sleep nightly, and you have to make sure you do it at the same time every single night. So that's all I have for you today. I don't think I missed anything. If I've missed anything, I'll create another video addressing it, and hopefully this was of use.